Hello everyone, in this video we're going to learn how to prove these two formulas. Alright, the sum of finite geometric series and convergence of the geometric series. Alright, now in order to prove this formula, first we need to populate this guy. Right, so we have s sub n equals a1 plus a1 r plus a1 r squared plus a1 r cubed plus etc. plus the last term a1 r to the n minus 1. Right, now I'm going to multiply both sides by r, so it's going to be r s n equals a1 r plus a1 r squared plus a1 r cubed plus etc. plus a1 r to the n minus 1 plus a1 r to the n. Right, now we're going to subtract this one vertically, so we have s sub n subtract r times s sub n equals this guy cancel out. Right, so we're going to end up with a sub 1 subtract a sub 1 r to the n. Right, now I'm going to factor sn out, so I have 1 minus r times s sub n equals, I factor a sub 1 out, so I have 1 minus r to the n. Right, divide both sides by 1 minus r, so s sub n equals a1 times 1 minus r to the n over 1 minus r. Right, and this one has been proved. Right, now look at the right hand side. We're going to do exactly the same thing. Right, so we're going to populate this guy first. Now the right hand side, we have two different ways to write the infinite geometric series. If k goes from 1 to infinity, and this one must be k minus 1. If k goes from 0 to infinity, this guy only have k. Right, so I have s equals a1 plus a1r plus a1r squared plus a1r cubed plus etc. Right, now I'm going to multiply both sides by r, so I'm going to end up with r s equals a sub 1 r plus a sub 1 r squared plus a sub 1 r cubed plus a sub 1 r to the 4. Right, s subtract r, s equals this guy cancel out. Right, so you're going to end up with a sub 1. That's it. Now you're going to factor s out, so you have 1 minus r times s equals a sub 1. Right, so then you're going to divide both sides by 1 minus r, so it can be s equals a1 over 1 minus r. Right, so this one has been proved. Right, let's explore why absolute value of r less than 1, then the series converges to the sum of this one. Right, so go back to this one right here. You know that absolute value of r less than 1 is the same thing as negative 1 less than or less than 1. Right, so when n approaches infinity, you have r to the n approaches 0. Right, so then this guy's gone. Right, so you're going to end up with s infinity equals a sub 1 over 1 minus r. Right, which is the one on the right hand side right here. Right, when absolute value of r greater than or equal to 1, this series diverges, meaning it does not approach a finite limit, and it's good time to stop. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember that if you failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail.
We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and has just begun as she puts her hand in